Good morning. Let's get started. It's on our first Monday morning of November. We had snow at our house here in Ithaca, New York, up in Danby. So a lot is going on, right? Election, it's not election day anymore, is it? So the election period ends tomorrow. So I thought we would soothe. I thought we'd do some soothing. So let's start. Find your feet about hip width apart. Sink your awareness down into your feet. Let your tailbone drop down and lift from the crown of your head. Now, taking your hands very soothingly, what we're going to do is massage the Ren Mai, or the conception vessel. This is called the Sea of Yin. So, with slow, deep breaths and slow, loving strokes, this is a meridian. One name of it is the Ren Mai, or the Sea of Yin. There's a lot of acupressure points here for emotional balance and soothing. And today we're going to soothe tension and tightness. Now, taking your hands that are probably now pretty warm because they've been stroking your front channel, do a little face massage. I've got this little mic that's hard for me to show, so I'll do it with my one hand. So rub your face and then soothe your jaw. Let's soothe our neck, front of our throat, and then the back of our neck. And then do a little ear massage. So pull in all the parts of your ear and just, there's all these acupressure points on our ears. So kind of tug your earlobes. And then rub on your sinuses. And then take your hands and stroke down the inside of your arms and up the outside. What we'll do is we'll follow the flow of qi in our meridians. So these are our yin meridians and our yang. So our yin go on the inside and the yang on the outside. We've got our heart and our heart protector and our lungs on the inside. Let's do two more. Let's go to the other side. And as we come up the outside, we've got all the paired organs of the ones I just mentioned. So we've got our small and our large intestine and our triple warmer. So sort of encourage the sort of smooth flow of qi in our meridians. And then do a nice rub on our kidneys. Take a big breath in. And then as you exhale, glide your hands down the back of your legs. And then as you inhale, come up the arch of your foot and your inner legs. And then lift, float your hands off your body. And sort of connect sort of to essence, whatever that means to you. And then pull that sort of, if for you, divine essence into your body, filling up your kidneys. So with our breath, take an inhale in. Exhale, glide your hands down the back of your legs. Inhale, roll up as we glide our hands up their kidney meridian. Float our hands off our body. Connect to that essence. Pull that essence down gently into our kidneys. So inhale. Exhale, glide down. Inhale, float up. Exhale, pull that essence in. We'll do one more. Inhale. And exhale. This is two legs. Climb the legs to strengthen the kidneys. We're following the kidney and bladder meridians. And pull it down into your kidneys one more time. And then pulling your hands to your front of your body. Let's do a nice circle around your navel. Slow breath in. And then slow it down and take a slow, deep breath into your hands and exhale out from your hands. And I thought today we would do something called tidal breath. So as you inhale, picture that tide coming in over the shore. And then there's that pause that the waves make. And then the exhale as the sea retreats back. So inhale, pause, exhale as the tide pulls back out to the sea. So inhale, and then exhale. Inhale as that tide comes in over the shore. There's that little pause. Exhale as the tide retreats back to the sea. Can't think of a more soothing breath than a tidal breath for me. And then take a moment to turn your attention inwards and see what you notice today. Then open your eyes. I thought we'd start with one of my favorites called circling sparrows. So your hands are your sparrows. And I'll do your mirror image. So you float your left hand above your right hand. Take a breath in. As you exhale, as your sparrows are circling, they're facing each other. Palms of your hands are facing, and you're having a nice elongation on the side of your body. So inhale, and then circle those sparrows, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. It's a great warm up. Pretty soothing, helping to soothe tension and tightness. And throughout our practice today, let's play with if the tidal breath is useful to you. Sort of enjoying that pause, right? Inhale, pause, and then exhale. Inhale, pause, and exhale. Let's do one more to each side. And then having your palms face the heavens. And imagine you're holding two of your favorite balls as a kid. This is called lifting ball. It's really good for sort of lifting the spirits. So stand with your feet wider than hip width, your toes turned out a little bit. And you're going to turn from your center as you lift your front heel off the floor, as you lift up your front arm. And then with your breath, you exhale and lift as you inhale. And as you do this, inhaling as you lift, exhaling as you transition, sort of connect with your sort of inner kid and tap into that joy that's like always there within us. So inhale and exhale. So inhale, lift, exhale, transition. And then a movement that's very similar is gazing at the moon. So we'll continue with the same movement, but this time have your hands together. And imagine that the moon has been spectacular the past few nights. So we had our blue moon of October, or our harvest moon. So picture that light of the moon as it's shining down on the earth. And then as you inhale, bring that light of the moon up into the sky behind you, lifting with your front heel. So exhale as you transition, bringing that moonlight down. Then inhale as you twist and look up into the heavens at that beautiful moonlight. So exhale and then inhale. So these last couple movements I'm showing you are thousands of years old. So sort of tap into that ancient wisdom. So inhale as we gaze up at that moon. Exhale, transition down. Well, let's do one more to the other side. And I think this movement flows really well into just turning from our hip center waist as we knock on the door of life. Keeping your feet rooted, lifting from the crown of your head. letting your arms be heavy, knocking on your chi belt, which is horizontal meridian, which is kind of fascinating because of all the other meridians. Meridians are really kind of rivers on our body, rivers of energy. And we're knocking on the Ming Men, which is the door of life, right. Go right behind your navel to your spine. And then take a deep breath in and just, this is the yin movement of the very yang, knocking on the door of life. A great movement whenever soothing is in order. So turning from your hips and your waist, letting your arms be really heavy, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your jaw, lifting from the crown of your head. And if it's useful to you, see if that tidal breath, and then slow it down. And let's help soothe the tension and tightness in our upper chest and our upper back. So we'll do opening and closing the gates. So stand with your arms, I don't know, we would call this like this. And you're going to open up your chest, opening up the front of your chest. And then as you exhale, glide your hips back, bend your knees, and really push through your fingertips. So lengthening from your fingertips all the way down to your tailbone. So with our breath, we'll inhale and open. And then exhale, glide your hips back and lengthen. So as you inhale, invite the tension of your front of your chest. And as you exhale, right under your shoulder blades, invite that, soothe that. And then exhale. Let's do one more. And then let's do something we haven't done in a while. It's called, one name is picking cherries. I think picking nanny berries, my very favorite berry to pick. So lifting from the crown of your head, feel your feet rooted into the earth, dropping your tailbone down. Now reach up. Now as you drop your tailbone down, it'll make a difference. And this is actually, it'll stretch the inside of your arms, but it'll also help soothe tension and tightness in your lower back. So dropping your tailbone, reaching up for those nanny berries or cherries. Right now, some nanny berries, when they're ripe, they're this sort of deep, beautiful purple. They're really tiny. And I tend to chow and eat like 10 of them at once and then wish I hadn't eaten so many nanny berries. So stretching up and then shake it out. And then with our breath, let's do some neck rolls. So take a breath in. As you exhale, drop your ear toward your shoulder, and then ever so slowly and ever so gently, roll your head over to the other side. And then take a breath in, and then exhale, and then down. I'm not going to go all the way around because there's a tendency to then kind of compress our neck muscles. So inhale, and then exhale. Take a big breath in, and then exhale very slowly, working out that sort of tightness and tension in your neck. Let's do one more. And then taking your fingertips as sort of little beaks, little acupressure tools. I'm going to put them right, kind of, you follow your collarbone and there's that little indentation. And that's good for your lungs and your immune system. So we're going to inhale as you lift your elbows up and down. So inhale, roll up. And this is sort of a supercharged shoulder roll. So with your breath, inhale up and exhale down. As you do this, see if you can kind of let energy roll up your spine, right? So as you inhale, tuck your tailbone under. And then, let's do one more this way. So let's go the other way. So inhale, sort of pushing your hips forward. Exhale, tuck your tailbone under. So we're not only helping soothe the tension and tightness in our shoulders, but also our lower back. So then we're going to take the same movement, but we'll do one arm at a time. So inhale up and exhale. Really sort of enjoying that stretch. And let's go back the other way. And shake it out. And just for a moment, put your attention to your neck and your shoulders and your hips. And see what you notice. Then standing with your feet wider than hip width apart. And put your hands on your thighs. Take a breath in. As you exhale, push with your right hand as you look over your left shoulder. Now drop your tailbone down. And with each exhale, turn just a little more. Inviting the tension and tightness of our hips to open up. Then breath in to the center, and then exhale. Push with your left hand on your left thigh as you look over your right shoulder. I'm doing your mirror image. And with each exhale, remind your tailbone to drop just a little more. Twist just a little more. And then with your inhale, straighten your legs. With an exhale, just fold forward. And relax your head and your neck and your shoulders. Invite the muscles of your lower back to just soften and lengthen. And of your hamstrings and your calves. Take a deep breath in and exhale out your mouth with a sigh. And then grabbing the back of your hand with your other hand, bend your knees and tuck your tailbone under and roll up. And let's just push your hips forward as you open up the front of your body. Let's do a few forward folds. Inhale, roll up. Pushing your hips forward, lengthening the front of your body. And then exhale. We'll do one more. And then shaking your fingers, really shake them so you feel it to your fingertips and your elbows, your shoulders. And then inhale through your nose and then exhale out your mouth with a that's the healing sound for the heart. So inhale through your nose. And explore for yourself today. Would you want it fast or slow and deep? And slow it down. And then just tune in to your body and see what you notice. And then open your eyes and bringing your hands to your lower belly. Bring your attention to your hands, to the space between your hands. See what you notice. And then as you inhale, pull your hands apart. And as you exhale, that's what works for me, but you it may work for you to exhale as you pull your hands apart. Explore what works best for you. And just put your attention between your hands. Then taking your left hand, your lower belly, sort of working on this chi ball. You're holding a chi ball at your lower belly. And you're going to float your hand, other hand up, and then you're going to glide it down. And what's happening is we're working with two acupressure points. One is on our pinky, and this one is good for sort of neck and upper back tension, and that's held against our lower body. And the other is, I'm sure many of you know of this, right in the webbing between your pointer finger and your thumb. It's large intestine 4. And when you hold like this, it's called a tiger mouth. And we're going to take that tiger mouth and pull it down through our body. So inhale, float your arm up. Exhale as that tiger mouth hovers about an inch from your body. Then switch hands, so float your left arm up and exhale down. Inhale up. What we're doing is have the intention to gather energy, and then we're gliding it down that front channel that we started with this morning, that Renmai, or conception vessel. And we're sort of connecting that energy of our active minds and connecting it down to our lower belly, our lower dantian. So inhale, float up, and then exhale, pull that energy down. Inhale, float up, and exhale. And in your mind's eye, just picture that energy pouring down that right front of your body, your front channel. It's also your sea of yin. So just like when we stroked that channel to soothe, you can also bring that energy down in that same soothing way. So inhale, float up, and then exhale. Inhale, float up. I'll do one more. So now the complement to that is we're going to take that same sort of pinky point, keep holding that chi ball at your lower belly with your left hand. With your right hand, with your pinky facing towards your body, you're going to come up and out. And so this time we're actually use your intention. So as you inhale, you're pulling energy up your back body, which is your spine. And that's your Du meridian. So inhale, float up your back spine, and exhale down the front. And explore if that tidal breath is useful to you. Inhale up and the pause, and inhale up to your back body and down. Let's do one more. Now, see what that chi ball is like. So as you inhale, pull your hands apart, and as you exhale, closer together. As you inhale, shift your weight a little bit to your heels, and exhale to your toes. And play around with sort of what you notice between your hands as we sort of develop this chi ball. And then taking your left arm on top, float your left hand up, and then turn your palm to the heavens, and then your left hand to the earth. And in the middle of your palm, of your right palm that's facing the heavens, sort of connect to that yang energy of the heavens, that sort of expansive, inspirational energy. And then with your left hand, which is facing the earth, connect to that very yin, supportive, nurturing energy. Now rotate your palms so they face each other and pull both of those energies into your lower belly. And then rotate your chi ball. Inhale, float your hand up, rotate your palms, and exhale. Inhale, float your hand up, connect, and then exhale, pull that energy down to your lower belly. Inhale, stand just a little taller. And then exhale, sink a little bit as you pull and concentrate that energy into your lower belly. Inhale, float up. And then exhale. Inhale, connect. And exhale. Connect to that energy of the heavens and the earth, pulling both of those energies down into our lower bellies. Let's do one more. So now we've actually have quite a bit of potential healing energy in our palms. So take a big breath in, facing your palms outward. Put your attention in the middle of each palm and pull whatever energy serves you, whatever energy could sort of soothe you right now. And then as you exhale, pull that energy in and bring it to your heart center. And take a deep breath in and exhale. Another deep breath in. Let's do another one. So inhale, connect to that healing energy. Exhale, gather it and bring it to our heart center, where all healing truly begins. Another inhale in and exhale. And inhale in and exhale. And then standing with your feet pretty close together, put your hands on your lower belly and take a slow, deep breath in to your lower belly. One slow, deep breath out. And sink your awareness into your feet. Relax your toes. Relax your heels. Relax your ankles, and your shins and your calves. And see if your body, invite it to trust that the earth will hold you up. And your body might move in little slow micro movements, kind of like seaweed in the ocean. And maybe consider doing one of those tidal breaths. So inhale as that water comes up onto the shore, pauses, and exhale, retreats back to the sea. So as our body is sort of moving like seaweed in the ocean, that breath, that tidal breath. And take a moment to turn your attention inwards. If you notice any places of tension or tightness, invite it to just soften. As you lift from the crown of the head toward the heavens and drop your tailbone down, taking a slow, deep tidal breath into your lower belly. And then a slow breath out as the tide retreats back to the sea. And thank you for spending Monday morning. And wishing everyone a lot of soothing this very interesting week coming up.